Hey me lovelies, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, sending love to you. My name's Anika Forbes, and if you like what you see, then please subscribe to me. Now guys, I've just finished learning how to use this USB cassette converter because I've got some old cassette tapes from back in my 20s when I was living in southeast London, and these ones are extra special and priceless because they are real live audio, obviously, recordings of my tarot readings. So, you know, tarot cards, mediums. I'm someone that's very spiritual and is into that kind of stuff. And yeah, I have got a... Oh, where did I put it? Oh, where did I put the tapes? So here's all my medium readings right now, right here. And I've currently just converted the first one, which was done on my birthday back in 2009, which was the 12th of January 2009. Never listened to any of my readings before. The same thing with my diaries. I just write my diaries and I never look back over them. So everything is like fresh. So I'm gonna share this first reading with you, and they are about an hour long, but it's intriguing. So if you're someone that's into readings, then this might be something you want to listen to. I'm going to try and see if I can relate to anything that Pat, my tarot reader, had said that took place from 2009 to maybe now. But again, I know I'd have to look in my diaries for official confirmation on certain things. But yeah, so let's go.
Okay, so it's the 12th of January 2009. I don't know where to start. There's so much here. I want to deal with that. I'm going to show it to you. Okay. So have you got a tarot book?
No.
Okay.
I get one? I think I'm going to get one.
Yeah, you should do. Nearly everyone gets a tarot book. Three of Swords. Okay, I'll tell you what cards they are. You've got your inner strength and you've got the card of justice. So this can be something you might hear about. I don't feel it's around you. I don't feel it's for you. I think it's something you might hear about, maybe someone in your family or even friends, but it's I feel that can be something legal. So you might, and this Three of Swords, it's not a terribly good card, so you could hear of someone Maybe even, it can be as drastic as going inside, you know, or someone getting into a bit of trouble, and it might be connected with something of a legal nature. Okay, but the Three of Swords is the sort of the anguish around it. It's the upset, the depression around it. So maybe it's something you will hear of from family or whatever. I can't say who it's around because they're not showing me their face. But I do feel it's got something to do with solicitors or authority in some way, and I think it might just be very depressing for that person. Okay, so I feel we've dealt with that. Now I've actually got you working, okay? Whether you're working or not at the moment, I really don't know, but you're coming through here as working, and you've actually got that ace card. So that means you will be offered something new, or a pay rise, or you will go after something, and an ace obviously is the best card you can have. So for work it's very, very good, okay? If it's possible for you to be promoted, or if you're going after something new, you will get it, okay? So it's really, really, and you've got a very nice money card there as well. Now if this isn't happening at the moment, it's to come. So just, it might mean just be patient. So that's quite nice. This is your card of, like you were discussing, when you felt very unsettled. And this is you wanting to get away from everything. So, but I feel the light at the tunnel is there. You're out of that, or you should be, or you're coming out of it, yeah? So that's quite tarot language. It's like getting through a very, very rough, choppy sea, and now the sea's got much calmer and you're seeing where you want to go. So for work and ideas coming to you, and anything that's new where money might be involved, you've got very, very nice cards, okay? Now I think your mum had this, and that is someone talking about working across water, and it's come back in this reading. So it could be you. If you're going to say to me, oh, leave it out, I would never want to work abroad, do you know what I mean? Then it obviously could be someone in your family. But it's around you. And I even remember from, I think it was Saturday your mum was here, I remember I said that to her. So someone talking about living abroad, working abroad, and this person is actually holding the money symbol. So money, very important to this person. They will be very materialistic. If it's you, you will be talking to people in authority, okay, and talking a lot about getting on, be it the travel or your work situation. So getting people to help you, yeah, maybe getting advice. I think that is you, actually.
I think working abroad is definitely something I would love to do. I mean,
is it?
Yeah.
Oh, good. So that makes sense.
Yeah.
Excellent. So you could. Excellent. So whenever you're ready, this I'm seeing you facing this authority. So this could be you just inquiring, yeah, taking it a stage further. I think that will become more important as time goes on. So it's very, very good. Okay. The very first card out is a pregnant lady. I've only just noticed it.
Okay.
So, friends, family, you, who knows? But that is what you will hear of, okay? And there's a gift going from someone to this person, because there's a lot of joy around this, okay? but the person might feel very restricted by this.
Okay.
So it might be something that they want, but it's like dawning on them, oh my God, do you know what I mean? So restriction around that person, and they could be worrying a little bit about the future as well because of that. Okay? It's a big step, isn't it, having a child?
Definitely.
Okay. Now I've got a young man here, but I've got him, if he's working at the moment, I've actually got him out of work. So if he's in a job at the moment, maybe he won't like that job, he might want to change jobs, or maybe he's unemployed, yeah? But I've got him feeling very, very low and very hard up. That's not a very good card for finances. See how dark it is? And if you had a tarot book, you could look it up yourself. It's the Five of Discs, and it's when someone could be in a lot of debt or not careful with their money, takes risks, and because the moon is there, this person is like in a dream. Do you know what I mean? I'd like to shake them and say, come on, you know, do something about this situation. Because he's actually holding the money symbol as well. So he could be quite clever. But he's choosing to have, he's choosing, I feel, to not push himself. Okay? Which is such a shame. No, he's up here, this guy. He's back in your reading, and there's going to be a man round him. I think that's a little warning. And there's going to be a lot of aggression there, so he could be arguing with another guy. And this card, I don't know if this guy drinks a lot or whatever, but I don't know, there's something not right here. I don't know what it is. It could be drugs, it could be drink, it could be finances, whatever. But this guy here is back there, and there's a guy right next to him, and there's a lot of sort of, I feel, sharp words going towards him. Although he might be quite a nice guy, there's one or two people he might be upsetting, so he's got to be careful. Okay? He's got to be careful. And that could link in with, no, I was going to say it could link in with that legal card. Do you remember?
Yeah, possibility.
Okay. Oh, Nikki, are you thinking of moving? Because you've got a card there, and it's a beautiful card, but it's a card of a whole new chapter.
Well, a new chapter is definitely very much needed and wanted, without a doubt.
That's letting go of a lot of the past. Maybe you have done already. But your card of inner strength is right next to it, which is fantastic. And also talking about a car. Getting a car, selling, buying, whatever.
Yeah, I'd like to get a new car soon because my one got stolen last year.
No. Okay. So, well, there's something there about a car, so that's good. But your inner strength is next to this move. This, don't forget, could be going into your future a little bit. You might not have even thought about this yet, but I feel you will move. Well, I know you will.
No, definitely.
There, your whole new chapter beginning. So that means, when I see that, it always seems to me, if a chapter's beginning, a chapter's got to be ending.
Yeah, well, that's great.
So an old chapter ending. Now, when a chapter is ending, it can be a little bit disruptive. Yeah, so, and that's what I'm seeing up there, separations around you. Don't be surprised if there are people going from your life. And don't forget they can come back. So don't be too concerned about it. But maybe you will have to let go of certain people or whatever. There's a nice guy up here. but I have got a little separation around this guy, okay? But I feel he's okay, but there's a lot of possessiveness going on here. And I feel either him or the woman is very, very hurt, right? Or maybe both parties. But I do feel there's some kind of break here with this guy. And I feel he might have a child, but I'm not sure about that. But some kind of separation going on there. Okay, and also, Annika, things could happen to you very suddenly, very out of the blue. That can always jolt us a bit. You know what I mean? It can really disrupt us, or it can give us, it can drag us down a little bit because our security is not.
It's unexpected, isn't it?
Very unexpected. And if that hasn't happened yet, be ready for it, basically. We can always deal with it, but it just hurts, you know, it can hurt us a bit.
Definitely.
And that's what I'm seeing around you, so be prepared for that. And in a funny, weird sort of way, this is always a cleansing situation. It's so you can get rid of all the dead wood around you and maybe see things in a different way. Yeah? So see it as, it can be disruptive, but see it as something to be learned. We learn from this, okay? That can be someone suddenly walking out of a job, suddenly walking out of a home, you know, or whatever. It could be an accident, whatever. But it's always a little bit disruptive. Okay. Your cards are very contradictory. I've got the separations bit and maybe feeling a little bit out of sorts, and I keep having the rejoicing. So it's like the two are totally opposites, because next to the Tower, which is everything crumbling away as we see it, I've got the Sun. So that's quite amazing. But I think that makes the Tower less terrible. Do you know what I mean? So and the Three of Cups, and that is celebrations. So that is very weird. So, and that's near separations. So you're confusing me, Annika. Don't do this to me.
It's the first time that I've had one reading with you like this, so it's amazing. I'm a bit. There's so much different things going on, different emotions. Exactly how you're seeing it right there with separation and those sort of things. So it's good.
But the separation, I'm thinking, whose fault was that? If I don't know if it was his fault, your fault, whatever. But I know it's painful for one of you or both. Do you know what? Are you pregnant?
No.
Okay, I'm just thinking, that's all. I'm just thinking. Because it's very rife in this reading.
Is it?
There's a lot of fertility cards coming through. So if you're not,
well, not that I'm aware of, but no,
then maybe it's been thought of or talked about.
Time.
And maybe that's why it's coming through. But I don't know. I think. I don't know, I'm not going to say anything, so I'll do your next reading. Let me do your next reading. Okay, so let's leave that. But maybe one of or two of your friends might be saying, oh, I want to get pregnant, or I'm pregnant.
You got two people, my cousin's just had a baby. And my brother's sister just had a baby on Saturday.
Your brother's sister?
My brother's girlfriend's sister. Yeah.
I thought, that is your sister.
Yeah, my brother's girlfriend's sister just had one on Saturday.
Oh, lovely.
So yeah, there's been babies.
Okay, so that's what I'm seeing.
Well, yeah, I do think of having a child all the time, but I'm still not ready for that yet.
Okay.
But it does linger on my brain.
Yeah, I think that's a lot why it's coming through so strong. Okay. Now then, we've got you. I think maybe, although you look lovely to me, I think inside you might be feeling a little bit angry. Right? You're coming through as the child. So it's like maybe want a lot more, no, not a lot, maybe wanting things more sort of your way, and getting a bit uptight if we don't have our own way, dare I say that. But I feel this is being aimed at a certain person. Okay, so there's something going on there, there's stuff going on, which I think you're not very happy about. Okay, now I've actually got you planning a journey. There's the journey, and it is fantastic, and I really hope you go, because you will have the time of your life. But I've got 2 journeys round you, for sure. Maybe another one, I'm not sure, but at least 2 that you will go on. And I'm going to say this year, maybe one later in the year. Very, very good. You will get pregnant, because I've got the child, and the child wants to be seen. Okay? The child wants to be seen. I can't get away from this. And there it is. Lovely. Okay. Now you might be going to a clinic, actually, because I've got a hospital situation. So maybe a hospital around you, or a clinic or something, talking to doctors and getting stuff sorted, something of a medical nature sorted. But you're keeping a lot, I feel you keep a lot to yourself. Okay? Yeah, you're keeping a lot to yourself, but there's nothing wrong with that. I think it's like you are quite willing to take a very, very big risk. And it's like you don't care what the outcome is, you're going to go for it. And that's that. That is the child. See what I mean? No fear. Just want to go for it. So, I don't know what that means, but it's in your cards. And here, I feel you're talking to someone, and you're talking to, well, it's a man. You're talking to this man, and it is about property. I feel you're going to be very determined to move. More so as the year gets on. It's going to become more important to you. If I say to you, I'm picking up 2 men in your reading, would that make sense to you? Is there 2 men around you?
There's so many different men around me. I wouldn't even be able to support. But 2 specific ones, then I could possibly pinpoint the ones that mean something to me.
That's what I mean. 2 that are important. Okay.
Definitely.
Well, one off the scene and one on the scene. Okay, or will be. Okay.
Well, definitely one's definitely off the scene, more than so. And the other one's sort of the same but pops back.
That's this one here.
Confusing.
It is confusing, thanks, Annika. Coming to me when you're confused. But no, they are all around you. But they're like going, and then coming back. Okay. So basically, your work is very, very good. If you're not working, fine. It's to come. And your financial cards, very good. But I don't feel, maybe it's not quite yet. I feel this is more to come. Okay. Have you been arguing with a friend? or having disagreements with someone quite close to you?
Yes, to a degree.
Yeah, I feel you have.
Yeah.
I feel, it's like a personality thing.
Yeah.
Bit of a clash there. This is all part of your chapter ending.
Yeah.
It's where you're coming into your own.
Yeah.
I'm not taking any nonsense.
Yeah.
Speaking up for yourself.
Yeah.
So that's all. Don't worry about it. It's just the way things are going. Okay. Well, now you're ending up with aces for work. So it's come back in this reading, which is what I was hoping for. There it is. But I love aces for work because it is our security. But the thing is, I've got you training or studying next to it, or learning, having to learn something. So that's really good. But it's like you're doing an exam. I don't know what that is. It's the future. It will all fall into place if it don't make sense. But you're a bit burdened with it all. So I feel it's like you're taking on more responsibility. Okay? You don't mind this. You don't mind it. You're going for it. And also, it's next to property. So I feel I'm quite in your future here. I feel if you don't already, you will be buying whatever, a property, and that might at times seem a little bit burdensome for you. I don't know if that's the right word, but you can deal with that. So that's lovely. And also, I don't know what it is you're wishing for, but that is a wish card. And that's come through. So that's very, very good. But maybe because it's a little bit into your reading, maybe you've got to be patient. Right. You've got lots of new beginnings here, but that is your new cycle, isn't it? So another ace up there. This is for the emotional side. So emotionally, I feel you've got a very, very big decision to make. And it might not be easy. So you've got to, your first card out, think about your future. What is it you want? You do not go with anything that don't feel right. Okay? If it doesn't feel right, it's not for you. So weigh it all up. That's you there. The lovers. Choices to be made. Weigh it all up. Don't be with anyone who hurts you or doesn't respect you, or because it's all wrong. So, you know what I mean? Because your other reading was so heavy emotionally, we don't want that keep happening. So be strong and, do what is best for you. So big emotional decisions to be made. If you are on your own and you're staying on your own for a period of time, I'm going to say to you, I think that would be good for you, maybe. That would be good for you. Because you will end up with someone, because you've got a little page of cups, and that is the meeting. You're not sure at the beginning. That is the meeting. But once you get Ace of Cups, that is always a relationship that will be very positive for you. And it's always talk about a ring. Okay? So we want to rock on that finger. So that's quite nice. I'm very concerned about this young man, because he was in your last reading with the legal stuff, and it's back now. And I'm a little bit worried about him, because I don't think he thinks quite straight. Like, Jack the lad. But he's got legal cards around him, and he's got the moon. I don't like the moon next to legal stuff. So maybe a fine, or like I said before, he could be, I don't know, I want him to be careful.
Yeah.
Because look, that is a card of, I call that the thief in the night. People who do things like underhanded and then scurry away. So this young man has got to be careful. There's the tower back.
Yeah.
And that could be for him.
Yeah.
So, and he could also be in hospital for some reason. Okay. If you, I know it's difficult for you because you know a lot of people. If you know who that is.
Yeah, I think I do, yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
Was there any chance that he would sort of listen to you if you told him to be, I don't know,
Well,
be out in the open?
To go for reading, to tell you the truth.
Really?
I think that relates to my uncle.
Oh, right.
Very much so. He's definitely got a drinking problem, but doesn't admit it.
Okay.
But we are trying to get him to go for a reading. Because he came up with my auntie's reading very strongly, and they're very close.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and he came up very strongly.
But I'm worried about the legal stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if...
Debts and whatever, not probably.
Yes, it could be that sort of thing. But it's all sort of just going to get on top of him, I think. It's like breakdown time.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or he's going to do something silly, get himself in trouble or something. Yeah, I hope you can help him. Okay. Right, I feel you could be going somewhere, and it's, you know, like meeting up with friends abroad or family, if you've got family abroad, I don't know, meeting up with them. It's going back to family roots, people you haven't seen for a while, but you might not be interested in going. You're very unsure here, so you might. It might be someone passing over. Right. You got that card back. And I think I said in the last, I don't know if I said or not, I can't remember, someone passing over. But that can be someone ill and passing over. But it might entail you travelling, and you might think, no, I don't really want to go. Well, you're putting up a bit of a fight there, but I think you will go. And meeting up with like all people from your past who you haven't seen for quite a while. Now that is really wonderful. That's a money card. It's another money card. So it's very, very good. Has anyone in your family got property or anything where you could sort of benefit in any way?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
I mean, no.
Because this is like money coming to you, like lump sum, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I think I recall in one of my reads with you before, you did say something about in a will or something. Yeah,
there's it's like an inheritance or property or a bit of land or something like that. Okay.
Possibly, maybe from my dad's side, but I don't really know too much.
Unless it could be something you could win. I don't know, but it's there.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, it's there. So that's jolly good. I was going to say it could be you might be getting quite a big loan. But then you've got to pay it back. But maybe it's saying you'll have the money to pay it back. Yeah?
Cool.
Oh look, birth. It's got to happen, isn't it? It's got to happen. But my readings, you know what my readings are like. It could be 2-3 years away. Now, disruption in the family. So we don't want arguments within the family, because I think everyone could be feeling a little bit, do you know what I mean? Uptight or That's excellent to have that come back. That's wonderful, but taking on more responsibility, working harder, but the money is coming in. A woman around you, I don't feel that's you, a woman around you being warned about money. Right, she's being warned about money, so I don't want her getting in debt either. That maybe that could be your mum, or if you've got a sister or something. Now, you've got contradictory cards going on here where you might feel you're totally out of control, and I don't think you like that situation. You feel restricted here. And that is the laughing, the joking, the music, etc. But you might feel, it's like you're thinking, is this right for me? Am I with the right people? I don't know if that's your friends or whatever. And this is you disappointed. Maybe you're disappointed with a person. So contradictory cards, they're not making a lot of sense even for me. So let alone for you, but don't chuck your tape.
Oh no, never.
Because it will, you know what I mean, it will happen, and it will fall into place. Thinking a lot about how you present yourself, thinking a lot about you, how you look, how you talk, So going into yourself more, which is good. Lovely. Okay. That's your big move, come back. Big new chapter starting for you, will be very, very good. Still got separations around a guy here who you might be quite close to, because he's coming in your reading again. I mean, what is going on with him? Because I feel he's with you and then going, with you going. Do you need all this?
I've decided I've knocked it on the head this year. But it's hard because I feel so much for him, but I know it's not going anywhere. It's the same, in and out.
I don't think it is going anywhere.
No, it isn't.
Unless,
and it won't. It's been too many years now and it's still just nothing, so...
Because there is someone else for you. I don't think you've even met him yet. So there is, well, you know that yourself, but there is someone else for you, and you will be offered a lot from this guy. That's the Lovers too. So I know you had 2 in the last reading, but I feel I'm with someone new here, coming in on the scene. And I feel, look, you're together. So close together. But that guy, it's like you're going in this circle with him. Do you know what I mean?
Definitely.
And you're much stronger than him. You are much stronger than him. He must be nice because you like him, but he seems quite weak. Can't make up his mind. Do you know what I mean? But he is nice.
He is a good person. Very grounded and all, but when it comes to what he really wants and dealing with relationships,
he panics. He don't know himself. He don't know himself, and yet I feel he hurts himself with what he does, but he don't admit it.
Very stubborn.
I mean, what is he trying to prove? Anyway, I'd like, well, it's your decision.
Of course.
We're back to that, aren't we? Decision time. But I feel, because you've got the world near this guy, I feel someone else coming in on the scene who'll be much more, what can I say, make you feel secure, etc., which is the way things should be. I feel you will live abroad. I've got that feeling, and I think it will be a very, very positive time for you. The only thing that could, in my opinion, could maybe mess that up a bit was if you got pregnant. And I think you're a very fertile person.
You think?
So if you don't want your mum walking around looking after this baby while you go abroad, think about it.
Too young at heart to to be putting herself on hold. But no, I would like to, but
I know it's
when the time's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely not.
You've got plenty of time.
Yeah.
So basically, your car. Have you got a car?
I did have until it was stolen.
There's a lot of anger here, but it's like centred around a car.
Okay.
Or getting a new car, or talking about an old car, whatever.
Yeah, well, it's stressful not having a car anymore.
Yeah.
But it's not a priority.
It's not a priority, no, but you will have. You are getting one at some stage. But it's like you're being very. I don't know. It's like maybe someone's trying to sell you a car, but you know it's not right for you, or there's something not right here with the car. Okay. Did you have any trouble with the insurance or anything? Or was that okay?
I mean, that took a little bit of time because I had to wait for my logbook to come.
Okay.
But other than that, everything's been fine.
Everything's been fine?
Yeah.
Okay. That's great. Okay, and there's your world. So basically, you've got some lovely, lovely cards. 3 of Cups, lots of invites around you, having some lovely times, music. Great, you've got very nice cards. Ask me whatever you want to ask me. It doesn't matter what you tell me now.
Yeah. I just wanted to know, not that you picked up anything like that, but any possibility that you can see me in again? I think every year I've come to you, I've applied for Big Brother.
Oh, right, your Big Brother.
But I still...
you like that, don't you? You've got to think about that.
Yeah, I do. I want to experience that experience.
You do?
Yeah.
Well, you had your wish card come through.
Yeah, that was quite...
Yeah, you had your wish card come through, but I don't... Does that have any connection with across water?
No, that's here, but I mean, when you say moving on property, well, it is living in a house for up to at least 3 months, sort of thing. But yeah, but this year, for the first time ever, I put me and my mum forward.
Right, okay.
To get first mother and daughter. And the first time we got contacted, and we'll find out on the 19th if we've been fast-tracked.
Really?
Through to audition.
I think you might mention Big Brother, but I didn't sort of take much.
Yeah. But yeah, still going to go for audition anyway.
Fantastic. Well, why not? Yeah.
Definitely.
But I don't know the answer to that.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
I really don't know, but all I can say to you is, because don't forget, you had, let me think, you had some nice cards, didn't you, where you were celebrating, jumping up and down. Yeah. Then you had a little bit of disappointment. Yeah. I've got to bear that in mind.
Yeah, I know. So this, I have to say, this reading has been very mixed. My first ever very mixed.
It has. Maybe it's because of how you're feeling.
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely all in relation.
It didn't flow.
Yeah, definitely.
But I've got a feeling, because of your wish cards, maybe that's the audition thing, or whatever it is. But I've got to hedge my bets here, because I've got to say, because of the little disappointment around it, you know, don't build up your hopes.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, definitely.
Don't build up your hopes. What can I do to find out? Do you want your little spiritual reading?
Oh, yes.
Let's see what this says. I like these cards, because this is... a person always picks the card that is actually meant for them.
Yeah.
So you might get a little message here.
Yeah.
Right, I can't shuffle these, they're a nightmare.
That's okay.
I'll let you do it. Go on.
Okay.
So you read it, if you want to. You don't have to.
No, I'm not you to read it.
Really?
Yeah, you read it for me.
Okay. So this is your little message.
Okay.
And it's an Archangel card, which is a very special card.
Okay.
There's only 4.
Oh yeah. God.
So you're very lucky getting this.
Yeah.
Okay. When you are blessed with this angel card, you are picked. Wait a minute. When you are blessed with this angel card, you are guided to invoke Archangel Michael to help protect and strengthen you. Our light is so dark. He will increase your ability to deal with any problems. So ask him to help you. You've got to read that because it's...
Okay. Alright. So when you are blessed with this angel card, you are guided to invoke, how do you say it?
Archangel?
Oh, okay. Angel
Michael
to help protect and strengthen you. He will increase your ability to deal with problems. So ask him to cut with his sword any emotional cords which bind you to people, stuck situations or past memories. Then ask him to fill you with strength and love.
That's nice, isn't it?
It's gorgeous. He will shield you from the destructive thoughts, emotions and actions of others. Archangel Michael works on the blue ray, giving strength and courage. Call for his help and visualize yourself wearing a deep blue cloak, securely fastened. This will place you under his protection. He is the master of all angels, a great warrior spirit. Within his light, you will feel more secure, have more confidence, energy and power. Affirmation: I am strong and protected by Archangel Michael.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, that is gorgeous. Just a card.
If you were very into meditation,
Yeah.
you would just centre on that.
Yeah.
And I think I said this to your mum. I think she pulled out green for her colour.
Yeah, yeah.
So if you were to wear like a blue jumper, or if you're going on an interview or anything like that, wear a blue scarf, have blue shadow on. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
if you, because it's telling you to wear the blue colour.
Yeah, the nice deep.
It might be a protection for you. Do you know what? I'm going to try and get to the bottom of this because I'm not happy with how I've left this. With you still up in the air about this Big Brother thing. So I'm going to...
I think I've got so much different things that I want to do. I'm still unsettled in life and where I'm going.
You're going through changes.
Yeah.
There's lots of changes going to happen around you.
I'm settled. I am very lonely in regards to relationship-wise, but...
You don't seem lonely. You seem loads of friends around you. Loads of people around you.
I'm very selective with the people I have around me.
I'm glad you've said that.
Yeah, drawn myself away from so many.
Good.
Just people just being on a different level.
Yeah.
From myself, or just sorry.
That's okay.
Or just
Oh, well, that's good. I mean, that shows how strong you are doing that.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to stop talking because I want just a little shuffle.
Okay.
And I want you to think of the question: will I get on Big Brother on the television with my mum? And you'll get yes or no.
Okay.
This isn't on tape, by the way.
No problem.